Most of San Juan's major attractions are located within 1 square mile, making it easy to take a walking tour of the city. Be sure to bring some good shoes and a lightweight stroller or baby backpack for the young ones, because San Juan is also notorious for its steep hills and bumpy cobblestone streets.
Today we visit El Morro, San Juan's most impressive historical site. There are tourist assistants in the main square who told us to enter the fort across the grassy park on the west side of Old San Juan. It costs only a couple dollars to go in and is well worth the entry.
The walls in El Morro are even taller than in Old San Juan at 140 feet tall. That's as high as a modern 14-story building and over 10 feet thick in some places. In days gone by, this is where all went down. Pirates left their tall ships in the harbor to scale the slippery stone walls, while cannons thundered from deep within the fort. It took 6 men to shoot a cannon. Some would clean the barrels with long poles, while others would stuff the gunpowder and cannonballs into the cannon, while yet another would ignite it, firing the cannon. This 6-story fort clings to the rocks at the water's edge. The great stone walls provide an excellent hands-on experience for learning about pirates and colonial times.
It's Captain Hook's sword!
On the main level is an interesting museum that gives a map and miniature model of the fort. And the gift shop is loaded with pirate booty and other interesting books and treasures. Be sure to check out the view from the windows on the main level to see the fort below. It gives you a great idea of the grand scale of the fort complex.
A wide set of stairs from this entry level leads down to the lower level and the main attraction. Set on a large open square surrounded by towering walls, the lower level of El Morro is where the big battles took place. The rusted old cannons are hands-on. Kids can pretend to fire at ships in the bay below, although today, the harbor is full of cruise ships and speedboats. Leading off the main expanse of courtyard, narrow hallways lead to bunkers and towers where soldiers once stood guard high over the rocky shoreline. You can feel the well-worn track in the stone where men ran up and down the tunnels, keeping watch, loading cannons, and firing upon their attackers.
The kids have fun playing hide and seek and pretending to be invading pirates here. It's a nice break from the heat of the day for us, too.
Further down in El Morro is the living quarters, with a kitchen area and vast stone rooms attached by arches and stairwells. You can find forts like this one all over the Caribbean, but El Morro is the largest and most dramatic example of this kind of Spanish colonial architecture.
Next, it's on to find some of San Juan's other attractions.